So, hello. So we were just talking about. So we're gonna have this fucking piece of shit on in 2 weeks. So the week after spring break. The first reason why I'm doing this is because I'm fucking lazy and I don't want to set up the whole audio thing so he can hear yet because I'm tired and it's been a week, which I'll talk about. But also because on Wednesday of that week we have a composition class, and that day both of us have to present our pieces, which is why we're calling it Jonathan Day.
Oh, I see. That kind of makes sense.
So we'll talk about that. We'll have something to talk about, which will be great.
Oh, I have a lot of shit to talk about as well, man.
Right.
Fuck. Oh wait, talk about past tense or future tense?
We will have a lot of things to talk about after that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. But this past week and like the weekend have, oh my god, and today too, like good lord.
Yeah, this weekend was fucked for me, honestly.
Yeah, I had a concert, and then on Sunday I just kind of like I didn't break down, but I just could like shut down for the day because I was so fucking tired, and I still am. So.
Damn, I feel that. Wait, what day was your concert?
My concert was on Saturday.
I see. So Saturday night, I presume?
It was Saturday night, yeah.
Okay. So while you were doing your concert Saturday night, I was the most high I've ever been in my life.
I see.
Yeah. That was a fucking trip and a half. And it all happened,
quite literally.
not all, but most of it happened right here in this room. It was insane.
My god.
Maybe not super crazy. I mean, I wasn't on any, like, psychedelics. It felt that way, though. It did. It was crazy. It's a whole thing.
Enjoy your trip. Anyway.
I did, and then I came down, and it was not fun.
I should probably mute this.
No fuck. Anyway, welcome to Box Program Thoughts Live, the podcast where men become lovers, the word straight goes to die. How are you doing today, Jonathan?
I could be a lot better, but I'm doing all right. So I will guide you through my past week.
So not phenomenally.
Not phenomenally. I could be doing phenomenally, but that's not the case right now. So the main thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that I have spring break next week. So my brain has done. It's funny where like the week before any week-long break, I just start thinking about that break before it happens. So I shut down. Like I'm already so behind on like a bunch of schoolwork. It's kind of insane. So I'm behind on schoolwork, which I don't want to pull an all-nighter to fix today, but I might have to. It depends.
Damn.
But I woke up at like. When did I wake up today? I woke up at like 10 or 11, so it might not be the worst thing ever. I'll just have to buy some extra Pepsis because that's all they have in the vending machines here.
Damn, that's it, bro. Fuck, man.
It's really bad.
That sucks. Yeah,
so
the vending machine.
My university is a Pepsi university. They Pepsi owns the rights or they're sponsored by Pepsi or whatever. However it happens.
I see.
It's probably a sponsorship because
we don't even have shit in our vending machines. Like we just have water and like fucking apple juice. We gotta
every
go
vending machine and
store.
Dining hall and basically any on-campus food service. If they have drinks, they're Pepsi drinks. So Pepsi, Saria Mist, Mountain Dew.
No Sprite.
Just
Sprite. Sierra Mist.
Nope.
Just Sierra Mist, man. That's an L.
Sierra Mist is basically just like the discount Sprite.
Oh yeah,
And Pepsi is the discount Coke, but just fucking worse too.
Honestly, I don't really care that much.
It's not like
Pepsi.
it's not terrible, right? But like it's not
Sierra
terrible, right? But I would pick
Sprite.
Coke any day over Pepsi.
Yeah, same. Maybe not any day, but definitely I would pick Coke on most days. But it's more of a Sierra Mist fucking Sprite thing for me because I'll be a lot more pissed if they don't have Sprite and I have to go with Sierra Mist. Yeah. Which I did actually the other day at Popeyes. They didn't have Pepsi, so I asked for a Sprite and they didn't have a Sprite. So they were like Sierra Mist, and I was like, okay, I guess. That wasn't bad, but you know what? A Pepsi would have been much better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I have that. So I don't know why this happened. It's probably because I have stage anxiety, but like whenever there's a concert, like the 3 days before that concert is just like me just having not having panic attacks, but just panicking, just being stressed about it, right? Even though I have nothing really to be stressed about because I'm not performing solo, I'm performing with like 50 other people on stage because it's an orchestra. So I have nothing to really be worried about, but my brain is just a piece of shit.
I feel that 100%.
And my classes. Like sometimes my classes they're just chores to sit through.
Oh yeah, I feel that 100%. It's not even the professors are bad. It's just like
it's not even the stuff we're learning. All my professors are honestly like they're at least decent this semester. It's just the material, honestly. Sometimes it's the material, and sometimes it's the format of the class. Like I have this one music history class that's like, first of all, I don't like history, but second of all, I don't mix well with traditional lecture-based classes, and that is exactly what it is. So I either sleep in class or oversleep that class.
That's rough, man. I mean, it seems like you're getting by.
I'm getting by though, because like I have a test on Thursday, but like people make Quizlets for these exams all the time, and like if you study like Quizlet works for me personally.
Same, yeah.
So like if I just run through the Quizlet for at maybe at least 2 days, because like they have the learn feature, which really works.
Yeah.
I just run through that and then I do fine on the test, like not tremendously, but just pretty good. So my coping mechanisms through that have mainly been Doom, because Doom.
Doom Eternal, yeah.
Have a shit day, play Doom. Had a not feeling well, just play Doom. That's the best coping mechanism, because you're what could be better than killing demons? I mean, a lot of things, but killing demons is still pretty fun.
Sounds pretty badass. Yeah. If you ask me.
So
We're
basically,
not sponsored by Doom,
basically coping with Doom and a couple of other video games that I've been getting back into. But I'm just really excited for spring break because it's really weird too, because I had this concert, and now that the concert's over, I'm like in the spring break mindset. Like I wanted it to be this week so bad because I just finished the concert and I just like had this relief. But now it's gone because I got all these fucking classes again, and because I neglected schoolwork for them, I have to do all the schoolwork now.
Yeah, man, that fucking sucks, bro. That shit will come up on you at like the worst times too.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, it's either like right before, this happened to me a lot in high school, like it's right before winter break, right before summer. I like put off all the work and I'm just like, damn, it's basically the end. Like, what more are we supposed to do? And then fucking it hits you.
And it's like,
right at the last
and it's like, what am I supposed to do? Because like, ever since I was in high school, people like whenever I talk to people who are in college or people who just graduated or whatever, just people in general, they always said you can, out of the three, you can choose two: sleep, social life, and your grades.
Yeah, everyone knows about that. So
for me, right, I don't just pick two. I kind of like I'm cheating a little bit because I like keep swapping them, right?
You're like not doing two at their full percent.
No. So I'm not sleeping well, but I'm doing somewhat okay with my classes, and I have people to talk to.
Nice. Good shit.
Like I don't go to full on events. I don't, go hang out with a group of friends like I wish I don't wish I could hang out with friends every day because that's exhausting. I'm like mega introverted. It would like kill my social energy dies after 2 hours, and that gets annoying really fast. But even just talking with people because I'm only human. It's kind of a biological necessity that I speak with other human beings.
Yeah.
I didn't really choose that one, but oh well. But I like sleeping, and I do need my sleep, but sometimes my schoolwork gets in the way, so
it happens.
I'm trying to pick and choose my battles, and what I'm probably going to have to end up doing is either pulling on that tonight, doing all the work that I've missed, or do all the work that I've missed as fast as possible, as much as I can, until hopefully maximum 6 a.m. When I go to sleep at 6 a.m. and then wake up at like, I don't know, like 10 or something, because my first class tomorrow, my first class actually got canceled, so my real first class tomorrow is at 11. So I could make it work. Like I'm trying to, like, this is what I mean by pick and choose, Because I'm not doing all my schoolwork at my full potential, but if I do that, then I get some sleep. So.
Yeah.
And unlike the stereotypical like AP student who only cares about getting a 4.0 GPA, I actually care about my well-being somewhat. So.
Yeah, gotta balance that shit out.
I really do know.
Have that triangle.
I do know too many people who like don't. They don't sleep well enough, or they don't. Or whatever kind of health problem it is, because they just care too much about their grades. Like, they give themselves stress or anxiety because of their grades. Like, I mean, I get it. If your grades are kind of important, if you want to do like a master's or something, like even then, like, if you're doing a master's in the department you're already studying in, like, they probably won't care. If they know you personally, they probably won't care about your grades. But even then, like, if you're gonna sacrifice, basic bodily functions and cause yourself health problems over grades, I just think it's like, it's a whole nother topic for another day. That's why that's one of the reasons why I really dislike the American education system, or just education in general, just the way it's structured. But yeah, it's just shit like this that kind of bothers me. So I'm trying to Yeah,
like look at Finland, how they're doing their education. Their like success graduation rate is way higher, and the amount of fucking hours that students have to spend studying are way fucking lower.
Yeah, actually, I think the fucking issue is.
Oh, there it goes.
I actually hit the desk with my hand.
I don't think the camera shit has happened like for the past 2 episodes. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. Hold on, I got this. All right.
It's back now.
All right. The orange tint is back, but who cares?
It's fine.
So what was I talking about? Yeah, I think the issue is that like we're given so much schoolwork to do outside of class.
Yeah, that's the issue.
That's the issue, because like we could do it. It could also be the way, like, because with lecture-based classes, all you're doing during the class is listening to some random person just spew out shit that you probably don't care about, and then you're expected to regurgitate that same information on tests and exams, and the only thing you're given to aid you in that is go study. Well, go study what, like. This is the biggest problem. This is my biggest problem with general education and history in not English per se, because English you can actually get away with this a little bit, but definitely history and other classes like it, is that like, what do you do to apply the things you've learned in a reasonable way so that you understand the material you have, so that when you're tested on it, it's fair. Because with lecture-based classes, like, it's like, because like my music history class is 4 lectures and then test, like, and that's every 3 weeks. It's just like that. It's two lectures per week and then the test on the 3rd week. But there's no activities in class. It's all just the professor talking, and like, he's a great guy, and like you can talk to him in office hours and he'll help you out. But like the issue is the format that is presented in and the material that you're given. There's just no aid. So you have to spend time outside of class, which you could be working on passion projects. You could be spending time with your friends. You could be fucking catching up on sleep, literally anything. But no, you're going over information that you went over, literally this morning, in hopes of keeping it in your brain long enough so that it's on a test. That's my issue.
Yeah, it's pretty bullshit. Honestly, the whole system is just bullshit. It's like you were saying, like, it's not even the professor sometimes, just the material that's on the curriculum, that's on the paper that says that this is what you have to teach.
And like, most of my music classes, because they're music classes, they're like naturally applicative. Like, I don't have to study shit for orchestra. I have to practice, but at least when I practice, I'm not sitting there like, so this is what that note is, and that note means this. And no, I just fucking take out my instrument and train my muscle memory. It's applicable. I actually have a tangible object to work with music to practice on.
Application.
It's application, exactly. Even if it's outside of class, if it's application, and it's warranted in my case because that's my whole fucking major. So
yeah, doing that.
Because what's the point of college? The point of college is to go to class and learn what you want to do, but also study the field that you specifically chose. So like you do like labs and studies, like shit like this, researches, stuff like that. They literally advertise that to you. What's that in music? Well, If you're a comp major, you practice and you write music. If you're a performance major, you practice, right? Those are your researches. Yeah. What is that in fucking history? Yeah, you can write a paper, but what does that have to do with your class? It's not going to help you in your class. So you have two options here. You can either do shit for your class and get a grade in your class, or do shit on your paper and fucking like fuck up the class, but you do okay in the major, and then your grades look like shit, but you got your degree. So like, then what? Your parents get mad at you or some bullshit? Like, who cares?
Yeah, literally. That's what high school is.
By the time you graduate college, like, who the fuck cares what your parents say? You got your degree. You have the choice of pursuing a master's if you want, or you can use the degree you got to go into the workforce. You are old enough at that point to choose what you want to do. So if your parents are mad about your poor ass grades, that is their fucking problem.
Yeah. It's their responsibility to fucking let you be an adult if you're an adult, if that's the case, right?
Yeah, like your parents shouldn't helicopter you over your college grades, because it's not like you're a stupid little teenager who's just neglecting your schoolwork because you're playing video games, even though you probably still do that, right? Even though I still do that, but at least you have the full knowledge that you're doing that. And when you go to college, the whole point is that you're studying something that you want to study. So you have that incentive to keep studying that, right? It's something that you enjoy. It's not shit like in high school. Like, I hated English. I hated history. I hated fucking philosophy. I had to take philosophy in my class. It was fucking stupid. I hated all of these really boring humanitarian subjects that meant nothing to me. So I slacked off in them, not because I wanted to slack off, but just because they didn't fucking interest me. Now, music history, it kind of interests me. It's interesting to see how music can collide with history in the way that it affects the human race. But that shit is pointless if it's just presented to me like a normal history class. I'm not going to care.
Yeah, no. So it's just about presentation and application. Those are the two magic words.
And there's no fucking application in these classes.
No application.
I'm just going to fucking fail them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. What matters is doing well in what you set out to do, or well enough in the other shit so that you can study what you want to study.
Yeah.
That's basically what the system is, and, if you don't like the system, then fucking cry about it, because, is America's education system really going to change? No. Is it bullshit?
Yeah, no, it's not going to It's not awful. Going to change, but at least they give you the leeway to you still get your degree if you get C's and everything. Like, ooh.
Oh yeah, no. At least there's that, right? Like,
at least
you
there's
still
that,
get your
right?
degree.
Like if you're not a fucking slave to the grading system, you can at least do well enough for the grading system to get your degree, which is all that matters. Because once you have your degree, you choose to get a master's or you just go to the workforce. Because jobs nowadays, this is another topic for another day, but the lowest common denominator for most jobs that pay well enough for you to survive on your own need some sort of college degree, which I think is bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, it's
because
very much is bullshit.
How are you going to be able to survive on your own if to get a college degree you have to be in debt essentially? You have to
pay money.
Yeah.
To fucking study, basically. It's honestly such a bullshit system.
It's a huge fucking thing. So that's just me ranting about why I hate my non-applicative classes, and they're such a strain because I have to worry about those, but then I also have to worry about the shit that I should worry about in my music major that makes sense to worry about. For example, the pieces I should be writing for my fucking composition degree, right? My performances, stuff like that. That's actually important, but then, I worry about those in a way like, shit, I have a music history test tomorrow or some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It fucking sucks ass, but
where did it say, it says, isn't education, supposed to be free for everyone? It said that somewhere. Somewhere important.
Education's supposed to be free for everyone unless you, go to college or some bullshit.
No,
because technically all colleges are non-public institutions. So
that's true, but still, man,
they're non-public institutions. It's that, but they're also required for the workforce. So there's No,
what there should be is education should be a lot more open for people. However, like, I feel like, like, price and shit like that, like, paying money is bullshit and should not be a thing. What I do think should be a thing is it should be harder to get into universities without the money. So,
here's what I think, right? College and university should only be if people want to greatly, and I mean greatly, invest and expand their knowledge in a particular field. And this is why I think college general education programs are horseshit.
Oh, yeah.
Because they go against that entire philosophy.
Yeah, why am I fucking learning about this shit, man? Like, why am I learning about fucking...
Like, I learned how to write essays in high school. You don't have to teach me again.
Yeah, why am I learning this shit again? Like, what? Like, I'm here to study film. I'm not here to write a paper, man. What the fuck? Yeah,
exactly.
That's some bullshit. No, it's fucking... This whole system is BS. The whole education system is fucking BS. It needs to be fucking reworked. Is it gonna happen? No. But
it's not. Yeah, no. Don't count on it happening. Just the best we can do for each other as college students is to help each other come up with ways of coping, whether that be occasional and moderated video game time, yada yada yada, time with friends. Slacking on schoolwork enough so that your schoolwork is serviceable but not trash, so that your grades look okay and you get your degree or some bullshit like that.
Basically, yeah. And you forgot one thing. You forgot moderated drug use.
Yeah, I will be honest. Like, dude, I'm not a huge druggie. I don't like drugs, but like one drug that I do like is alcohol. I mean, I already told you about the whole Puerto Rico fight. Yeah, well, I really like alcohol. But then, I can't drink it here because you have to be 21 or some... Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, alcohol, like, especially alcohol in moderation is so tame. Like, good God.
It is very tame.
It's very tame in moderation. There's one funny I read a long time ago how, like, the different methods of drug consumption affect how it affects your body. It's really weird. It's like, you're better off drinking a drug than, inhaling it, which I think
it goes straight to the brain.
Yeah, when you inhale exactly. It makes sense because, like, if you smoke the same amount that you would drink, well, first of all, it goes through your nose and your nose goes up here, right? Yeah. If you drink it, your liver has to process it first. So first of all, goodbye liver, but who cares? But then at that point, you get the drug to the point where, like, it's nice to have. That's why alcohol is great, but it's not going to kill you unless you are a fucking alcoholic, in which case, please get help.
Yes, get help. I mean, no one likes their liver, but also get help.
any and all potential or active drug addicts watching this podcast,
get help.
We do not condone heavy drug use. Please get help. Take your drugs and or alcohol in moderation.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Or just get clean, either one.
Or just don't
watch
take drugs.
Euphoria.
Don't do drugs if you're in high school. If you're watching this and you're in high school.
Do not fucking do that. Also, don't watch Euphoria. You'll get bad ideas.
Okay.
Actually, maybe you should watch Euphoria. I have not
seen Euphoria. I have not seen any part of media regarding Euphoria. Not a single trailer, not a single image, nothing. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what it's about. Tell me.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's good to be back. I can't let you go off on that little rant for a while. Not that was a bad thing.
Thank you. I
needed that. Not that was a bad thing. It was very entertaining. So it was kind of hard to interject because I didn't want to fucking interrupt the rant because I think it was very, very essential conversation to have. But Euphoria time. Oh my God. What can I say about this show? Is it mid? Is it great? Is it good? Is it amazing? Or is it just straight up trash? Is it garbage? Well, what I can't say is I watched the entirety of season 1 within 24 hours.
So you just binged it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And season 1 has about 8-ish, 9-ish episodes that are all basically an hour long.
Okay.
So, pretty long.
That is definitely bingeable.
Yeah, that is bingeable. Long-ass episodes, though. That's the thing. So...
All right, so plugging it into the moist meter, what do you give it?
Into the moist meter, into the Matt Berry rating, the same rating I used to review the Batman. I'm actually a reviewer now. I actually uploaded the video on my main channel the other day.
I haven't seen it in its full entirety yet, but I will soon. So.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm a YouTuber, guys. Do you remember? I remember that I just uploaded a video not like a few days ago. I saw the Batman. I'll talk about the Batman after I talk about Euphoria, actually.
Okay.
And then I have to talk about Showstars UK versus YouTube boxing event because none other than Deji was in the ring this weekend, from when we're filming this. Did he win? Did he lose? I'll tell you then. But basically, Euphoria is a show about a recovering drug addict named Rue Bennett, who basically deals with an exaggerated version of what high school is.
Yeah, like it's any fucking piece of media ever.
Oh yeah, they're all like 25, 30, playing teenagers. But it's fine, honestly. I'd say the writing, the writing, maybe not the dialogue because the dialogue's kind of cringy sometimes. It is kind of cringe. But
cringe.
The cinematography is really, really, really good, and fucking it's shot really fucking well and nicely, and the acting is so good that you won't even notice the cringy dialogue. Honestly,
yeah, you would have to like read into it, I guess.
You'd have to like notice it on repeated viewings, which is what I did, because I thought Euphoria, honestly, on my first view through the entire thing, I thought it was honestly pretty close to a masterpiece because I really enjoyed it. But on my like second viewing of the shit with my friends, I kind of noticed like more of the flaws and stuff. Maybe that's a good thing though that I didn't notice them off the bat. Nothing in the world is
perfect. Not even Doom.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Not even Doom. Not even Doom Eternal. Not even the orange tint in your camera.
Not even the orange tint in my camera, guys. I'm not a Simpson. Don't worry about it.
I'm not a Simpson. It'd be yellow then.
It's yellow enough.
Let me a bit of orange tint in the morning. Anyway, Euphoria is plugging it into the fucking Matt Berry meter. I say it's like an 8 out of 10. Honestly, it's like a high 8 out of 10. The end of season 2 was a little bit underwhelming, but honestly, I'd say it's a good show overall. Really hooks you in with the soundtrack. The soundtrack is also really good.
Ooh, nice.
Basically, just a bunch of like character studies on. It's basically takes a lot of the tropes of like the people in high school, like the popular girls that are like misunderstood, that fucking like.
No one understands me.
No one understands me. But actually, like, takes a look into that, and it's more than just surface level bullshit.
The first thing I thought was the fucking, like, the Undertale realistic, no one understands me, with Azrael holding a knife to his fucking...
No one understands me. God damn.
Yeah.
I don't actually think there's anyone who's, like that... Suicidal, well, Rue is almost there. Rue's actually kind of suicidal.
I don't know.
A little bit.
Okay, so
but not other than that. Maybe I
don't want to say this like it's fact or anything, but based on what I've seen on YouTube, right? I think that the show 13 Reasons Why kind of ruined suicide like storytelling in media.
Oh yeah, no, that show is really awful.
But like, it kind of like tainted the idea of like depression and suicide in media.
Oh yeah, 13 Reasons Why kind of fucked it all up. There's actually a lot of comparisons between 13 Reasons Why and Euphoria. It's like what Euphoria does well compared to what 13 Reasons Why does.
And like
horribly.
even like I haven't watched this YouTuber in like 4 or 5 years, but I got recommended a video from I Hate Everything about.
Shit!
I Hate Everything about
No.
A collaboration between him and The Right Opinion on why the 13 Reasons Why series is fucking awful. Did we talk about Right Opinion? He's great.
I think we
mentioned him.
In the previous
episode. He's good.
Yeah,
he's good.
He's great. I love his long form video content. It's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick plug before I continue. But Colossal's Crazy and Nerd City did a
On J Station, right?
Yeah, on J Station. They made a J Station video.
That.
It's really good. It's very good.
They've been teasing it for like 2 years now. It finally came out.
Well, yeah, it's Colossal, dude. Colossal's always late to everything.
Colossal is a fucking mystery,
Clown,
man.
dude. Clown.
We've only seen his face like a
Clown is my
few
favorite
times.
commentary YouTuber.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking love Clown. He's honestly what inspired me partially to get into this podcasting shit. Because he had a podcast with fucking FaZe Banks and Keemstar called fucking Mom's Basement. That's honestly what inspired this podcast on my end.
He's Nerd City and Colossal are starting a new podcast with Dylan Dark and Pyrocynical.
Oh really?
Yeah, it hasn't started. It hasn't started yet, but it's funny because the name of the podcast is literally a joke about Pyrocynical, which I think is great. It's called TBH. You know? Do you remember that horrible message? That horrible message from the My Response Pyrocynical video where it's like, to be honest, I'd pick you up.
What? I'm so confused.
Do you not remember that fucking like pyro fat furry shit when he said that, to be honest, I'd pick you up message to Ivory? Like the furry roleplay?
I think I vaguely remember that shit, but I kind of wishing I don't. Because goddamn, that shit was awful with fucking Pyro.
So they're making a new podcast that's literally based on a joke about Pyrocynical. Yeah, but no, I'm really excited for that podcast because that's basically like all of my like favorite high school YouTubers in one room. Chaotic energy. I still watch Pyrocynical to this day because like his content just keeps getting a lot more sophisticated, which I really like. Like I like sophisticated content more now. Like I watch Lemino a lot. Nerd City is great, so...
Yeah, Nerd City is a good YouTuber. Love him. Let's see, what else, man?
You were talking about Euphoria and what it does well in comparison to 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, yeah. 13 Reasons Why has a habit of making suicide, like... Kind of like after the Hannah Baker girl kills herself, keeps making her death kind of lead to good things, like development for the characters, like not just like developing like.
Dude, I think that was like the whole premise of the story.
Yeah, not even like developing as in like this is how I move on from this, like finding like good things from it, like she killed herself. Now we know what to do now. Like this is the right thing.
Yeah, no, it's so fucking sad because that kind of like funny I'm sorry.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. That kind of thing reminded me of when that dude, dropped himself from the parking lot deck, and then the next day the fucking university in damage control served pizza at the front at the main lobby. I was like, dude, someone had to kill himself for this to happen.
For you to eat that food, I can only imagine how awful that must have been. Yeah, no,
it was like the worst fucking damage control ever, honestly, and that reminds me of that. It's really sad.
Yeah, that's honestly such bullshit that you can do with damage control. You don't need to have an event to, like, honor that person.
Events are for celebration, not for, mourning.
Yeah. And that is a perfect analogy for what 13 Reasons Why is. It's like a celebration. It romanticizes
it's a celebration
the idea
of her death,
of her suicide and depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so fucking weird to me. And like... Season 2, I actually kept watching 13 Reasons Why all the way through to the final season. Not because I liked it, because I love trash television. And goddamn, it's not even about the suicide in the third season. I think you would get along
with the right opinion.
Yeah. It has 4 seasons, and by the third season, it's not even about the fucking suicide anymore. It's about like a murder mystery.
Oh yeah, that's right. The third season, they completely changed the tone of the series. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, what? It's about, and they also try to make the rapist guy who got killed, who got like murdered.
Didn't they make him like a fucking victim?
Yeah, they made him look like a good guy. What the fuck? He fucking raped someone. He's a villain, bro. That guy's a menace. Fuck, man. God. And what happened in the 4th season? I don't even know what happened in the 4th season. I don't remember. Also,
all I remember is I hate everything saying or the right opinion, but I think both of them saying that the 4th season was the worst one.
Oh, probably. Like, honestly, like
either that or the third season. The third season was
oh my
really
god,
bad.
They I think they did in the fourth season. They did like a bit where they all like wore like future clothing and they had like a shootout in the future for like a dream sequence. It was so cringe. It's like, what the fuck? What am I watching? Like, honestly, like, isn't this supposed to be about like a girl suicide or something like that? What the fuck, man? L show, man. I give that show probably like maybe like a 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. That might even be too generous.
That might even be too generous, dude.
But Euphoria, on the other hand, doesn't celebrate that. It shows that like drug abuse and stuff like that, the effect it has on the person, on their family, it shows that it's a pretty messed up fucking situation to have. It shows that the world of a victim going through that, it's really messed up. It doesn't romanticize it in the slightest. It doesn't give the character any passes
media
or
is
anything like that.
A lot of people say that media is more sensitive nowadays, but I think it's the opposite. I think the media is too desensitized to these kinds of things.
Yeah. Well, media definitely is very sensitive. It's just a matter of what, honestly. Because the media is basically desensitized.
Not like the media in terms of like news channels, just general media.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that, I guess. They're sensitive to where it doesn't count, and they're desensitized to where it does count. That's the issue.
Yeah. That's actually I couldn't have said it better.
Yeah, and honestly, that's why it's so nice that we have shit like Euphoria that it honestly doesn't even like it's like 13 Reasons Why, the selling point, like the log line, like everything about 13 Reasons Why was like, this is a show about suicide. This is what we're pushing. This show is going to be revolutionary.
Oh, I do have a story to tell regarding that show.
Here, wait. I'll
finish up and then remind me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, it, like, romanticizes it. Like, suicide. This is a show about suicide. This is going to break boundaries. This is going to shake fucking mountains on everyone's level. This is going to affect everybody. Everyone's going to learn from this. But then, if you're going to say that, this isn't disregarding the whole, like, romanticizing part. Why do you care so much about, like, other characters then? Why did the show why did the show even get a second season? Why are we doing more with the other characters? Why is this a show about the rapist and his, like, murder now? If this is what that's supposed to be. Euphoria gets a pass for that because it's not, like, selling the whole, like, drug abuse. Like, that is a major part of the show. But it's, like, it's not just about that. It's about...
And, it's not celebrating drug abuse.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It shows that drug abuse and alcohol abuse, all that fucking shit, it's pretty fucked up. It's more of like a story about life, about these characters' lives, instead of the suicide surrounding these characters' lives and why it's good for them. I don't even know. It's 13 Reasons Why is a bad show.
That sounds like 13 Reasons Why, dude. 13
Reasons Why is a bad show. Don't. Unless you like trash television. Watch it. If you want something trashy to watch.
If you like watching, the director and cast of shows embarrassing themselves, that's the perfect show for you.
Yeah, basically. Also, I saw an ad the other day about one of the cast members of that show. I think he's like the sidekick type character in 13 Reasons Why. He was doing an ad for BetterHelp, and he said in the ad that he...
Oh yeah, BetterHelp.
He basically, while filming a show about suicide, he basically neglected his own depression and stuff like that, and went into a super suicidal, depressive episode like a year or two after the show. This shows that, like, the irony and neglect the showrunners had.
That's cosmically ironic, but, like, not in a funny way. Just, like, really unfortunate.
It shows the neglect that the creators of the show had to their actual gimmick, is what they see it as in their minds. The gimmick.
I mean, no, it is a gimmick in their minds.
Yeah. But yeah, you said you had a story.
Yeah, I had a story. So you know this, right? I went to Catholic high school, right?
I do remember that. Rest in peace, my guy.
Yeah, it was like the administration definitely got a lot worse the more I went there, but it was all right. Like in terms of the education, it was like a slightly above average of what I would have gotten at a public school. So whatever, I'm not going to complain about it too much. But when 13 Reasons Why came out, and it was only like 1 or 2 episodes in, but everyone was like, not everyone, like literally almost none of the students were talking about it. And the people who were saying like, what the fuck is this stupid ass show? It was like, like you could tell from the first 2 episodes that it was fucking ridiculous. But like, we had mass on Wednesday, and I don't know what the priest was thinking, but he literally like dedicated this whole segment to if you don't know what a homily is, it's basically like after he does the funny readings, he basically gives like a story or like a lesson or what kind. Basically, he just says whatever he wants based on it. Like it has to relate to the story in some way. And he basically talks about how hey guys, you are worthy. You matter. Please don't kill yourselves. This show is fucking awful. I'm like, I mean, yeah, but like, just because a show like I'm trying to what I'm trying to say is like, what if 13 Reasons Why was actually presented it in like a good way? Like what if it was about like someone's suicide, but it was actually presented well, and it wasn't the characters benefiting off of the suicide. Like, how would people react then, right? That's what I'm trying to say, because like it was clear from the get-go that the show was like a negative. So everyone hated the show because it was just objectively bad, even without the suicide storyline. But like, because of the suicide storyline, was like everyone like especially like the overly religious were like, oh, the hotline number, we got counseling services for you, yada yada yada. Like, no actual suicides happened. It was just this fucking stupid ass show. Like, they even announced over the intercom, was like, about 13 Reasons Why, don't watch it. It's like, it's fucking bad, but like you're totally missing the point. So
it's not about don't watch it. It's about what it's presenting.
It was so poorly presented, and it was clear that no one fucking watched the show. Like the people who were like, "Oh, Suicide Hotline," because the people who did look at the show, what they were talking about it wasn't, oh, it made me realize how worthless I am, or how if I kill myself, then people are just going to benefit. They were saying, oh, this show is fucking bad. It's a piece of shit that was very poorly made, and it shouldn't exist. They were like.
Exactly.
I don't know why people react like this, and I'm fucking Catholic, so like there's no excuse if I'm talking like this.
Honestly, yeah, no, it's about.
I don't get these overly religious people who have to tie every single minute like worldly trouble into a fucking grand like issue. I don't get it.
Exactly. It's kind of bullshit, honestly. Like that whole situation is just bullshit because. I mean, like you said, they completely missed the fucking point. And honestly, your experience just shows how ironic it is. They threw, well, this is at your college. They threw this whole little celebration with like pizza, free
exactly. Food. They fucking damage controlled some guy jumping off the fucking parking lot.
And everyone there hated being there because they all realized that someone had to die for this shit to happen.
Yeah. So you remember when this dude killed himself from the Gray Street day? I have to sense that out. But and then the school damage controlled by literally offering pizza in the fucking in the building. My dad called me that day, and he said you should go to one of these events. Not because he thought I was suicidal, just because he thought I should go out and do something. Yeah. So I went to get the pizza, and I felt like shit, because the first thing I thought was, damn, someone had to kill themselves. Yeah. And we were just talking about 13 Reasons Why, and how at my high school, my Catholic high school, my priest, or, the priest there, and, the overly religious people didn't even fucking watch the show. Because everyone who was criticizing the show wasn't saying, oh, I'm depressed now. It made me realize how I'm actually meaningless, and if I die, people will benefit from it. People were saying, "Oh, it's a fucking piece of shit show that shouldn't exist and presents its points badly." Yeah. But then the people who didn't watch it, like the overly religious people, were like, "Guys, you have worth. You are worth it. You mean everything to us and to God. Yeah. Please don't kill yourselves. Suicide hotline, counseling services." Like, it's my belief that everyone, no matter who they are, is loved by God. That is truly what I believe. But you can't just say horseshit like that because of some dumbass TV show that you didn't fucking watch.
I can add to this slightly.
Yeah.
You remember that movie assignment that I had that's due in about 4 minutes?
Yeah, what about that?
The movie I watched for that was Heathers from 1989. I don't know if either of you know what that is.
Do you know what that is?
Who stars in it?
Who stars in it?
Winona Ryder.
I think I know it.
He might know it. Just give me the synopsis.
The movie is basically it's a really dark comedy about suicide.
Nice. Oh, I think I've seen this. It
ties into this very well, but basically you got a main character who falls in love with this kid, this kind of psychotic person who starts murdering people and then passing their deaths off as suicide, and it explores like how everyone reacts to all this and random stuff. And
yeah.
There's, I don't know. I could.
Like my issue with these pieces of media is like, 13 Reasons Why is a piece of shit show, but the only thing that pissed me off more than 13 Reasons Why is how these fucking these like know-it-alls, how they reacted to it. Like they think that now everyone in Gen Z is gonna fucking commit suicide. Like,
very bullshit.
Maybe one person killed themselves because of the piece of shit show, and they were probably already depressed. You know, maybe. All right, that's entirely possible. But like,
there's no way that a show can make you suicidal. A show can make you feel things. I doubt
a show can make you feel things, but a show itself can't make you suicidal. It's literally fiction. You're watching it from a goddamn monitor. And it's not even like directed at you. Like, you can watch a YouTube video, and if it's directed at you specifically, yeah, sure, that might make you depressed or some bullshit like that. But like, it's a piece of fiction designed to be catered to a demographic, like a multiple people, an audience. It's not going to make people start killing themselves because like if people thought that TV shows had the power that, you know, they supposedly do, then when Cuties came out on Netflix, you know, everyone would have been pedophile. Like, that's the logic they operate under, right?
Yeah, it's basically the same logic. That's basically it.
And, you know, like, I didn't watch 13 Reasons Why, and I'm not depressed, and I didn't watch Cuties, and I'm not a pedophile. So, like, what the fuck is the problem?
Exactly.
Revenge of the
Now, something I didn't watch was Cuties.
Yeah, exactly. I watched Revenge of the Sith, and I'm not a child murderer, so, like...
Oh, literally.
People give media too much power.
Master Skywalker, what are we going to do?
Wait a minute, this isn't Beat Saber now.
Oh, what the fuck? Rest in peace, all those children.
Suicide
and their careers as fucking
suicide is
Jedi.
not cool, and it's not cool when TV shows, you know, use it as a baseline for a terrible plot.
Yeah, they did that for money.
But like I said, my issue here isn't the TV show, even though it's really fucking bad. It's just how these fucking know-it-alls and these like really morally high people react to it. Like there's some sort of threat to humanity. Like the fucking Great Flood didn't happen or some bullshit.
Yeah, honestly, bro.
Like we could be wiped out by a gamma ray burst tomorrow, and the thing you're worried about is this shit.
Yeah, enough about this shit, man. We get it. It's fucking bad, honestly. And let's just not give this shit enough more attention than it fucking needs, honestly.
Yeah. I just wanted to recount that because, you know, I went to Catholic school and, you know, that was a piece of shit, so.
Yeah, 13 Reasons Why, we just need to let it die.
I think it is dead. I think we're the last people to talk about it. Let's make it
Let's just leave the demon to its fucking demons.
Time to kill it in Doom.
Kill it in Doom, even.
Yeah.
It's currently in hell right now. It needs to be fucking vanquished.
You see, guys, Doom is the most wholesome game because there's no depression, there's no sexism, there's no racism. You're just killing demons. They're not human.
Just killing demons.
Yeah, and then there's Geometry Dash, but you're a piece of shit, so no one cares.
Oh shit. But anyway, what was I talking about? Euphoria is good.
Euphoria is good, and
do you have Hulu or HBO Max?
I could probably leech off my dad's account if I really wanted to.
Okay, I'd watch Euphoria. I'd just watch it. There are a lot of dicks though. Let me just say that right now.
All right.
Like there are a lot of dicks. However, you want to know something interesting?
What?
None of the dicks on the show are real. They're all prosthetics. But here's the thing. That sounds hilarious. Like, why would they do that? Like, there's real titties, there's real ass, but I didn't know that until like I finished the show.
Why the
like you can't tell they're prosthetics.
Wait, so like why then? Like what the fuck is the point? Whatever. I'm not gonna question it.
I don't know.
It's not a bad show. Pointless. Like
it's really stupid. I don't know why they did that.
That's like the inverse of what happened with like Alec Baldwin and he had a real gun. Nah.
What? I don't know how that's connected in any way.
No, because you have prosthetics, which is normally because like normally. Actually, I had no idea where I was going with that.
No, I actually kind of get it. Like, why would you have prosthetic dicks if we're basically watching high schoolers fuck every Sunday night? But when you're actually doing like an actual like scene in the movie, why would you use?
Why the fuck would you ever have a real ass gun? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Exactly. Why would you give the actor a gun?
Why would you give an actor a cocked and loaded gun?
Exactly.
With a full magazine.
Why would you do that? That's just such bullshit.
That was fucking stupid. My heart goes out to the people affected, but like.
My heart goes out to the victim. To Alec Baldwin, man. Like, he didn't fucking know he was going to do that. Alec Baldwin
got fucked over, dude.
Yeah. Like, it's not his fault.
And this was so long ago. Like, we're living in the past. Damn.
This is like last year.
Yeah, dude. Damn.
Jesus Christ. But anyway, Euphoria. What did I want to talk about next? Deji. The Showstar boxing event. US versus UK. What was the fight card? They had like a FaZe member on there, FaZe Temper versus King Kenny. A bunch of celebs were there. Really excited to see this new wave of YouTube boxing. And guess who Deji was fighting actually?
Who was Deji fighting?
Alex Wasabi. The guy from Wasabi Productions. He did the Yolanda shit. I think our friend Alex.
I vaguely remember now.
Our friend Alex Shades.
Our friend Alex Shades, yeah.
Our friend Alex Shades, I think knows who Alex Wasabi is. He probably does. But yeah,
I want to get Alex in here. Like, I know he's busy. We're all busy, but like,
we'll have him in here.
Yeah,
we'll get him next season because
we'll get him here eventually. It'll happen.
I was actually gonna say, I'm gonna propose this. You might even want to edit this out, or nah, it's fine. I was thinking, let's record another episode this week, and then have this and that be a 2-part finale for season 0. Since you're about to go on spring break,
I am. I think that's a good plan.
And for the season finale, get your roommate.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bet. So this Thursday or whatever day we do this week, will be the finale.
I think Thursday works.
Or
we'll be here.
Yeah. We'll be the recording day of our finale. Okay, but yeah. Back to what I was saying. Deji fought on the card. Alex Wasabi. Now, what is Alex Wasabi known for in the boxing world? The YouTube boxing world. He lost against fucking FouseyTube.
Dude,
and you know what FouseyTube is?
Wasn't FouseyTube like before JStation was the worst YouTuber? FouseyTube was the worst YouTuber.
I don't think FouseyTube is anywhere near as bad as JStation.
That's true, though. I mean...
And FouseyTube is not a bad YouTuber anymore.
So FouseyTube was just ridiculous, while JStation is evil. Got it.
Yeah, FouseyTube is just ridiculous. He kind of still is now. He's a lot better now. He's kind of just like a fitness YouTuber now. He's also got his own boxing promotion with Keemstar. So he's doing well for himself. He's not like in any controversy whatsoever. I'd say he's doing a lot better.
I don't know what to think about Keemstar now, but all I have to say is I respect him for still being here. He's come a long way.
He almost retired, actually. But then he signed a deal.
I mean, like, he has been doxxed several times.
Oh, yeah, and he's been doing this for, like, a decade. He's been doing this for basically a decade, the news and shit.
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
He's done a lot of questionable things in the past, and I can't say I respect him for it because, goddamn, he has said some horrendous things. But he's changed. He's honestly changed as a person.
He's definitely my favorite YouTube anti-hero.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
He's definitely on the good side.
And I definitely liked his character arc.
Yeah. Maybe the later part of his character arc.
Yeah, the later part.
But yeah, no. What is FouseyTube known for in the YouTube boxing world? He lost against this guy Slim.
Yeah.
Who, how did Fousey lose to Slim? By TKO. And how did he do that? He basically walked into Slim's punches. Slim didn't punch Fousey. Fousey walked into his punches, basically. Fousey is a fucking walking punching bag. He is the worst YouTube boxer. And guess what?
What a moron.
He is the self-proclaimed worst YouTube boxer. He's even said it himself.
So he's living up to his own title.
YouTube boxer.
He's living up to his own title.
He said it himself after the fight.
I do appreciate the consistency.
And Fousey fought Alex Wasabi and knocked him out. Knocked him down in the second round.
So Fousey knocked Alex down?
Yeah.
What does that make Alex then?
Well, knocked him not out of the match. Alex could have kept fighting, but he did knock him down, which obviously says something. So that means Alex Wasabi is the fucking absolute fucking worst fucking vermin to the sport of boxing, basically.
Yeah, how lower can you go than YouTube boxing? Just, being a vermin in the entire sport.
No. How much lower can you get than the worst YouTube boxer? Fucking little fucking vermin, little speck of raw on talent. No talent whatsoever.
Oh my
no drive,
God.
No dedication. Well, I can't say that. But anyway, Alex Wasabi, that fight with Fousey was about 3 years ago. So he has had time to train and be better. And some sparring footage leaked before the fight. And Alex, I gotta say, from that footage alone, Alex is no longer the worst. He is, I'd say, a prospect in the YouTube boxing scene now. So he's a decent fighter now. Gotta give him that improvement. He's improved. Haven't seen him fight until the actual fight. But yeah, good shit from Alex. He's not a bad guy, I'd say. He's
okay, but is Fousey still bad?
Guy. Fousey has not boxed since.
Oh, okay, he's done. Got it.
Yeah, he's done. He's just a boxing promoter now. His promotion's like Happy Punch Promotions with Keem or some shit.
I mean,
but yeah, basically,
if it makes him some good money, then
Yeah, I think it does. They're doing their own thing. But yeah, so what is Alex Wasabi? He's a prospect now. He's pretty decent. And Deji, at first, before the sparring footage leak, when the fight between Deji and Wasabi was initially announced, everyone was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You could have fought like Bryce Hall. You could have fought fucking Slim. You could have fought someone that's like actually fucking like not a fucking trash can at boxing. You could have literally fought one level above fucking garbage, and you chose fucking below garbage. But then that footage leaked. So no, let me take it back a sec. All the YouTubers, the Wade Concept, Alex Maldo, all the YouTube boxing YouTubers were like, Deji cannot lose. Deji is 0-2. He lost to Jake Paul, and he lost last year to Vinny Hacker. He's 0-2 currently in his boxing record.
So career. If he loses, that's it.
If he loses, that's basically it.
Yeah.
But he can't. He's fighting a trash can. And the reason Deji's lost those last two fights, honestly, is because he didn't try when he trained. He just didn't dedicate himself to it. Like, he BS'd it, he cut corners. I mean, we saw it last time. Deji was fucking fat last time. He was literally overweight as fuck. He was literally the fucking 200 pounds. Literally. Like,
yikes.
Quite literally. 200 pounds. And you could see. It wasn't 200 pounds of muscle.
200 pounds and trying to box.
He was 5'7", 200 pounds of mostly fat. But he wasn't. He actually took a break from that fight, and then emerged in December 2021. So at the end of last year, so not too far away technically, I guess. And we saw it in his face. We saw a jawline. We saw he had slimmed down. We didn't see him without a shirt, but we saw that his physique has definitely changed. And we saw, oh shit, he's taking it seriously now. And
that's always good to when someone learns from something like that.
Yeah, it took him 3 years, but fucking fine. His issue was his cardio, and I mean we could see it. But basically, that happened. But then let's see. Yeah, everyone's confident that he's gonna win. Fucking Alex Maldo himself. What does he do? He says, on God, if Deji loses, I will go bald.
Oh! Okay, there's no way he's going bald.
Yeah, no.
There's no way he's going bald.
He made a good bet then. He made a good bet.
So basically. Okay, so 0 chances happens. But if we do live in the worst timeline and he goes bald, we're having him back on here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So
I don't think it'll happen because we live in a pretty decent timeline, but just throwing it out there.
Wait, you're saying like the fight hasn't happened yet? The fight's already happened.
Oh.
Yeah. So like there's a winner now. So yeah. So basically he said, I will be fucking Alex Baldo. I will become Alex Baldo.
Alex Baldo.
I will be going Alex Baldo if he fucking loses somehow. So yeah. But then we saw that footage and then we were like, damn, Alex Wasabi actually looks pretty good. And fuck, if Deji doesn't put in the work, he's gonna fucking lose. Like without a doubt. So yeah, basically, Deji, if he loses, Alex goes bald. Yeah, Deji needs to put in the work, otherwise he's not gonna win. So what happened?
Watch stream. Let's see this.
It's Alex fucking.
Oh my god!
Alex fucking Baldo, bro. It's what y'all wanted. It's what y'all wanted, right?
He went Alex Baldo, dude.
It feels cool though.
He shaved it on stream.
Oh my god.
He shaved. Oh my god.
I'm gonna fucking freak out, bro. I'm gonna freak out, bro.
He went Alex Baldo, dude.
Fuck. No. Bro, what am I doing? It's too late. I'm in too deep.
So, Alex Maldo became Alex Baldo.
Because Baldo became Alex Baldo.
Because Deji couldn't clutch it. I'll give Deji this. His head movement was pretty good. His slipping, all that shit. His movement was really good. His defense was great.
Alex. Oh, dang it. It's close.
What?
Alex Baldwin.
No, not.
Alex Baldo.
No, it's not Alec Baldwin. It's Alex Baldo.
Alec Baldo. What the fuck? Nah, but basically Deji lost. His head movement was really good though. I gotta give him that. Like this is the best Deji we've seen. But the thing is, Alex was just better. That's the only reason Deji lost. Deji put in the work.
All right.
I'll give him that. But Alex was just better.
Oh, I can't believe
Deji switched training camps like 6 weeks in. He did not have, and his new trainer is like really good. Like if he was with his new trainer the whole time, he definitely would have won.
Do I make Alex Baldo the thumbnail?
No.
Okay.
Because that's a spoiler.
It is a spoiler. You're right. It's a spoiler.
Yeah.
That was a good reveal. You had me to the end.
But basically, what did Deji say? He said if he loses, he's not fighting anymore. He's done. But I gotta say this: the fight wasn't like he didn't get KO'd. He didn't get TKO'd. He didn't go down once. Deji fought till the end. It was a split decision win for Alex, meaning that one of the judges gave the fight to Deji. So basically, I say that Deji and what he said at the end of the fight, they agreed on a rematch. So Deji's not out yet. He's 0-3
but Alex
now.
Baldo still went bald. So,
but he had to. Deji lost.
He had to.
He kind of
Blood
had
oath.
to. Blood oath. He's a man of his word. We gotta clap that up honestly on Alex fucking Maldo. Alex Baldo, sorry.
Alex Baldo.
He's a man of his word. He went bald because Deji lost. I mean, at the time, he didn't really know what he was getting himself into. Like, we all thought that he was going to win. We were all there. But then the fucking tides just fucking changed. And then he fucking lost. But he stuck with it. He's a man of his word. And you gotta clap that up. Standing ovation. Good shit. But yeah, remind me never to make any bets on YouTube boxing ever.
Dude, I'm not making any bets on YouTube ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
I think that's I'm
Especially
I'm not
if it involves like something physical, right?
Yeah, like something like an outcome that
like
could very well change.
Something tangible, right? Nah.
Yeah, but yeah, rest in peace. Also, before we end the podcast, let me just tell you about the time I was fucking the most high I've ever been in my life.
All right, yeah, this whole podcast led to this moment. You opened with this, and then I fucking threw you out the window.
Oh yeah, basically. I mean, you got a chance to talk about it. I'll give you that.
All right. We got to hear this.
More important. So basically, I was chilling.
All right.
One day, I was chilling in my room, chilling like a villain, just doing whatever I was doing. I don't even remember. I was just vibing. I think we actually, I was filming a movie this weekend, and I was about to start filming the day after this. So what did I do? I fucking was just chilling in my room, just getting some fucking work done, and then I get a text from my friend, and he's like, "Hey yo!"
Oh fuck! My camera froze.
Oh shit! I thought it was just lagging on my end.
All right.
Oh, the orange is gone.
The yellow tint is gone, dude. That's probably what happened.
Let's go. Hey. G shit, man.
We get to end it on a good note. All right, continue.
Very good note. Love me a bit of no orange tint in the morning.
Yes.
100%. But yeah, he hit me up. And he was like, hey, yo. Remember how we were talking about Delta 8 gummies earlier? Delta 8 gummies. And by the way, just letting you know. Delta 8 gummies don't really do shit. Well, they do something, obviously. But in general, they're known to not do shit. But he told me, these are the really good ones. So I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Why not? Let's give him a shot. So, I went to his dorm, picked it up, came back, popped it on the way up, and I felt nothing for about an hour. And then I put an order in for the pizza joint that's right outside my dorms. I was like, fuck it.
Oh, nice.
Pizza, vibe while I'm high, playing games and some shit while eating pizza. Sounds fucking nice. What I should have done was had water, a lot of liquid, which I didn't. Because before I knew it, I was by my bed, and so some of my, not super close friends, kind of like people from back home, from high school, they had like a little, there's kind of like a beef going on or something. It's a weird situation.
I think you mentioned it vaguely at some point, but
I don't think so. I think this is kind of new for the podcast. But yeah, basically, I was just getting super involved in it for some reason. I talked to this one girl and took a screen recording. I was like, oh shit, I was just doing detective work and shit like that. And now I was like, oh shit, I'm getting all these juicy details. And then I was like, why do I care so much? And then I just started laughing at the fucking shit that the girl was saying. She was like, because this girl is basically she's very self-centered and the center of attention. But she also tries to be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm such an awful person. I'm so, basically oh, I'm the worst, but I'm also the best. Very fake, self-centered person.
Yeah, what a loser.
Yeah, big loser. She's a bitch. But basically, it was hilarious because even in the state, I saw that this bitch was doing that, doing that whole oh, that sounds awful. It's not my fault though, but it sounds awful. Can't believe I did that. But then I was just poking the bear with the stick more, being yeah, I mean, you did kind of fucking ruin everything. Not those words, but yeah, you did kind of ruin everything. But yeah, it really sucks. I'm just looking out for a friend, man. Just gotta make sure this is real, and just getting the truth out of her. And then I was just like, why do I care so much about this beef? And then she said, she started being, you overcompensate. You're overcompensating. This doesn't seem like a me problem. I don't understand what you're saying. Like please don't actually tell him. And I just started laughing. I was like, wait, this isn't that funny. Well, like, it's kind of funny, but this isn't that funny. Why am I laughing so much? And then I literally couldn't stop laughing. I was rolling on the floor laughing. I fell to the ground. I was laughing like a fucking insane person. I was fucking crazy. And then I was like,
okay, was it like Jonathan Tier laughing though?
Oh, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, then in that moment when I hit the ground, I was like, okay, I think I'm high. No, not even I think. I knew I was high, but I was like, mainly what the thoughts that were in my brain was. It was more like, damn, he wasn't lying. These are the good ones. These fucked me up good. So, I remembered, I still had an order in for that pizza joint. I was just like, oh fuck, I have to go get it. So I walked over there, but towards the end of the walk, it was really hard to walk in a straight line. So, and then I couldn't stop laughing. It wasn't even about this, like, insane chick anymore. It was about, like, me, like, fucking, like, having a straight face walking in there. I was literally laughing about nothing. I was like, dude, I'm gonna start cracking up when I come. I'm here for Hello, I'm here. Hey, what's going on? Can I get a pizza?
I couldn't tell if you were laughing because...
Hey, what's up? Can I get a pizza? Oh my god.
I can't tell if you're laughing as part of the story if you're laughing at yourself.
I'm laughing at myself because goddamn, it's hilarious to look back on because what the fuck was I laughing at?
Oh my god.
Honestly, on God. But like, on me, that shit was funny as fuck. But yeah, basically, walked in there, I contained the laughter, I grabbed my shit down, and I was like, fuck. I need to walk back. I'm gonna pass people I know on the way back. And I need to like hold in my laughter. And I was like laughing so much. And I was like, okay, I need to fucking coach myself.
Oh here. No, my camera again!
Oh fuck, what a great frame. Oh, the orange.
No, the
wait, turn it off and on. Turn it off and on. Turn it off and on.
What?
Turn it off and on.
Okay.
Oh, that actually kind of fixed it. It did. What the fuck?
This is so fucking weird, man.
What a weird
this
thing
has never happened
does.
Before.
Fuck, man. But yeah, then I came back. I was literally laughing like a fucking crazy person. But then I got cotton mouth, and then I FaceTimed some of my friends. And I was literally eating pizza like this. I was like laughing and shit. They're like venting or not even venting. They were just like talking to me about the beef.
They were fucking...
And then I had my phone up against my monitor, and then I was just listening. And I was just like, and I was eating pizza like this. I was like, that's actually pretty funny. Like literally, that's how I was acting. It was a complete joke. But then I started coming down, and goddamn, it was depressing. I was stressed about shit I didn't even need to be stressed about. Like shit, like that didn't even matter. The coming down process of that gummy was. It was something else, but yeah, no, it wasn't fun. The experience overall was pretty funny though. I give it like an 8 out of 10. It was funny to hear,
and I'll tell you that.
9 out of 10 experience. The high was great. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, no.
Holy fucking shit!
Oh my
god! All right, I'm going the rest of this video camera-less.
What I'm trying to say is, do drugs in moderation. Don't be dumb. Don't act dumb.
Yeah, do your drugs in moderation. And also, don't get a shitty laptop like me that doesn't even use the camera properly.
Oh yeah, don't do that either. If you can afford it.
I found all of that genuinely hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious looking back on it. It was fucking hilarious then. I didn't even know what I was laughing at. For real.
Oh my god.
Goddamn. But yeah, no. Really weird experience. That's probably the highest I've ever been in my life. I was literally walking past security on the way back, and it took everything to walk in some semblance of a fucking straight line. I was literally, like, right before that, I was walking like a fucking dumbass. I was literally, like, doing fucking zigzags and shit. stumbling around like a fucking drunk. Jesus Christ. But yeah. I think that concludes it for today.
I think that's it for the podcast.
That's it for the podcast this week. Not this week.
What do I title? We talked about so much. What do I title this?
We did. I don't know, man. I'll leave that up to you, honestly. I'll leave you to pick up the pieces that we left on the ground here.
The Forsaken Gummy.
The Forsaken Gummy! What a great title. Oh my god. There's so much shit that we could title it. We could call like the Showstar boxing event, Deji versus Alex Wasabi. The college fucking education system is whack.
You won't believe what Alex Maldo did after this.
Alex Maldo. You won't believe what Alex Maldo did. Oh my god. Yeah, no, when he hits like 5K, like he said, we'll have him back on.
What?
Do you need naming suggestions?
I think we're good for now.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, I think we got some.
I could call it The Simpsons,
ideas.
but that was just a camera gag, so who cares?
Just a low camera, silly, goofy mood, funny, a little bit of trolling. But yeah, that's about it. See you in the next part of this finale of sorts, the season 0. It's been fun, honestly. I love this podcast. We'll have more of a formal goodbye, even though our break's probably going to be like a week at most.
A week or maybe 2, I don't know.
Maybe 2. But yeah, no. I'll be more active on the IG. Go follow the Instagram. I'm going to be more active on there. Posting updates, stuff like that. Little opinions on the show and in life in general, you know, just like just a whole bunch of shit.
Once I get some of the credit card debt covered, maybe I'll finally put the podcast on the Spotify.
Oh, you should do that.
It's $10 a month, so it's a bit. It's $10 a month, so it's a bit on the steep end, but I think I could manage.
If you want to, we totally can.
Yeah, definitely. All right. All right. Well, see you bitches next week. I mean, I guess in a few days. It depends on when I upload these.
Or if we do them back to back. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see you bitches tomorrow.
We'll see you bitches tomorrow. It's been real. We'll have more of a formal goodbye, even though it's only 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And a formal farewell to this chapter of the podcast. This chapter of our lives.
It's been a minute. We got through a lot. We finally got the Jonathan backstory, the one that we've all been waiting for.
Some of it. There's a lot more to tell, but you know. That's definitely part of it.
And I definitely have a couple of guests planned for next season, so I'm very excited.
As do I. And I am so excited to have them on and talk about all the things we need to talk about. There's a lot going on in life.
Yeah, there is. All right.
Don't curse next week. Don't curse the podcast.
Dude, I'm not cursing next week. Next week is my week off, dude. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, do not do that. Just imagine, like, tomorrow we just get, like, the World War III shit's kind of stagnant at the moment. Imagine tomorrow we just get, like,
imagine we get,
nukes
like,
hurtling towards Ukraine. Nukes hurtling towards Ukraine at max velocity. There's no hope for the world. The ozone layer is going to go bye-bye and we're all fucked.
Nice.
Yeah, here's to that not happening.
Yeah, cheers to that. See y'all tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.